Ever wished you could get anyone to say yes to you without them even realizing what you're doing? Imagine walking into any situation, whether it's a job interview, a date, or a tough negotiation, and having the power to make people agree with you effortlessly. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, today, I'm going to show you the art of persuasion, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get a yes without anyone knowing they've been persuaded. Let's unlock this secret together. Welcome to the channel, where we dive into the skills that give you an edge in life. Today we're talking about something that can change the way you interact with the world: persuasion. This isn't about forcing people or being sneaky. It's about understanding human psychology and using it to your advantage. Whether you want to land a deal, win an argument, or just get your friend to pick your favorite restaurant, these techniques will make you a master of influence. We'll break it down into 6 simple steps that anyone can use, no matter your personality. Ready to become a persuasion pro? Let's get started. 1. Build rapport. Make them feel like you're on their side. The first step to getting a yes is building rapport. People are more likely to agree with someone they like and trust, so you need to make them feel like you're on their team. How do you do that? Start by mirroring their behavior. If they're talking fast, match their pace. If they're leaning back, do the same. It's subtle, but it makes them feel comfortable, like you're in sync with them. Next, find common ground. Let's say you're trying to convince a coworker to support your project idea. You might say, "I know we both care about making this team the best it can be. Your input last week was so smart, by the way." That compliment makes them feel valued, and the shared goal makes them feel like you're in this together. Rapport isn't just being nice, it's making them feel understood. When they feel that connection, their guard drops, and they're already halfway to saying yes before you even ask for anything. This sets the foundation for every other step, so don't skip it. 2. Use the power of reciprocity. Give to get. Now, let's talk about reciprocity, a psychological principle that's pure gold for persuasion. People feel obligated to give back when you give them something first. This doesn't mean buying them gifts. It can be as simple as a small favor or a kind gesture. Imagine you're trying to get a friend to help you move. Before you ask, offer them something small, like, "Hey, I grabbed you a coffee. I know you've had a long day." They'll feel grateful. And when you ask for help, they're more likely to say yes, because they feel they owe you. In a professional setting, you might share a helpful resource with a colleague, like, "I found this article that might help with your presentation." Later, when you ask for their support, they'll feel inclined to return the favor. The trick is to give without expecting anything right away. Make it feel genuine, even if you have a goal in mind. Reciprocity is a lazy way to persuade, because you're just planting a seed that grows into a yes. 3. Create scarcity. Make it feel urgent. Step 3 is all about scarcity, making your request feel urgent or exclusive. People want what's rare, and they're afraid of missing out. When something feels limited, they're more likely to act fast and say yes. Let's say you're selling a product online. Instead of saying, "Buy my course," you might say, "Only 5 spots left for my course. Don't miss out." That scarcity makes people act because they don't want to lose the opportunity. Or, if you're asking a friend to join you for an event, say, "I've got 1 extra ticket, but I need to know by tonight. It's going to be an amazing night." The time pressure and exclusivity make them more likely to agree. Scarcity works because it taps into a basic human fear of loss. Use this sparingly. Too much, and it feels fake. But when done right, it's a persuasion superpower that gets you a yes, fast. 4. Appeal to emotions. Logic alone won't win. Here's where things get really powerful. Appealing to emotions. People make decisions based on how they feel, not just what they think. If you want a yes, you need to make them feel something, whether it's excitement, fear, or trust. Let's say you're pitching an idea to your boss. Instead of just listing facts, paint a picture. Imagine how proud we'll all feel when this project succeeds. It could be a game changer for the team, and I know you've always wanted to make a big impact. That taps into their desire for pride and success. Or, if you're trying to convince a friend to travel with you, say, think about the memories we'll make. Laughing on a beach, no stress, just us having the time of our lives. You're not just asking, you're making them feel the joy of saying yes. Emotions override logic every time. Find what they care about: security, adventure, belonging. Weave that into your request. They'll say yes because it feels right, even if they don't know why. 5. Frame it as their idea. Let them think they're in control. Now let's talk about a sneaky but effective trick: framing your request as their idea. People love feeling like they're in control, so if they think the decision came from them, they're way more likely to agree. Here's how to do it. Plant the seed, then guide them to the answer. Let's say you want your partner to try a new hobby with you, like hiking. Instead of saying, "Let's go hiking," ask leading questions. You've always said you love being in nature, right? What do you think about trying a hike this weekend? It'd be so relaxing. They'll feel like they came up with the idea because you tied it to something they already value. In a work scenario, if you want your team to adopt a new strategy, say, "I know you're always looking for ways to improve efficiency. Do you think something like this could work?" They'll feel ownership over the idea, and that makes them say yes without realizing you guided them there. This is persuasion at its finest. Subtle, but incredibly powerful. 6. Use social proof. Show they're not alone. Finally, let's talk about social proof. The idea that people follow the crowd. If others are saying yes, they're more likely to join in because it feels safe and validated. Think about how this works online. You're more likely to buy a product with 1,000 5-star reviews than one with none. You can use this in persuasion too. If you're trying to convince someone to join a group activity, say, "Everyone else is already on board. It's going to be a blast." They'll feel the pressure to join because they don't want to miss out. Or, in a professional setting, you might say, "This approach worked really well for another team. They saw a 20% increase in results." That proof makes your idea feel credible and low risk. Social proof is lazy persuasion because you're just pointing to what others are doing. It's like letting the crowd do the convincing for you. When people see that others trust you, they'll trust you too, and that yes comes naturally. So now, you're a persuasion master. There you have it. The art of persuasion in 6 simple steps. You've learned how to build rapport, use reciprocity, create scarcity, appeal to emotions, frame it as their idea, and leverage social proof. These aren't just tricks, they're tools to help you connect, influence, and get what you want in life. Whether it's landing a job, winning an argument, or just getting someone to say yes to your plans, you now have the power to make it happen without them even knowing they've been persuaded. So, go out there and try these steps. Start small, see what works, and watch how people start saying yes to you like never before. You've got this. If you loved this video and want more tips on mastering influence and power, hit that subscribe button right now. We're just getting started. Drop a comment. Which persuasion trick are you trying first? And if this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Let's take control and rise together.